Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Silent Hunter 5.
Minimum speed ahead.
Let's go ahead, pull out a port. I got back to port, did a refit. Nothing new for the ship.
Sighted. Bearing 5-8.
So we're just going to, kinda just do our thing. We got a mission in that area where we always have missions. Just gonna plot our course out of this port, and that might be too cutting it a bit close, but hey, you know what? I'm sure the Prometheus will make it out without issue. Alright, so now that our course is out, we got another little mission over in this area somewhere. It should be showing up. Yeah, there we go. That's where we gotta go to look for some ships. I want to apologize for the lack of a video last week. With summer upon us, the weather's nicer. It's freaking hot to sit in my apartment and record videos. But you know what? I'm going to suffer through it. At least today. Because it's too hot outside. It's in like the 30s? Low 30s. But for this Canadian kid, my god, it's hot. So, yeah, so I was just out enjoying life and doing things that are not really
Slow speed ahead.
video game related, so I do apologize. I should have, probably had something up as a replacement, but I just needed to take a bit of a break. So that's just how things go sometimes. I did have one comment last time wondering what medals we've got. We've got our U-boat front clasp. We've got an Iron Cross first class, an Iron Cross second class, and the German Cross. So that's what Wolfram's running with. We've got 4 promotion points, but I don't know where else we really need to. Let's make sure we don't have... because it's all these active abilities that I just never really use. That's left. So I guess we'll go propaganda and that. There we go. Sure, why not? There you go. Herbert, you got some training. It is early October. We have until January 31st, 1941 to finish off this mission. So I'm hoping that we come across some actual convoys, or an actual convoy. We're still a bit before the convoy timeline, I guess. Just fine. We can hit out single ships or, 2 ships if we need to, but convoys, that's where the meat's at, right, Dieter? Sorry, sir, I'm standing a bit too close to you. It's the joys of being a ghost captain. There we go. We'll give you your personal space. And other than that, there's not really much else going on. So we'll just do a little bit of time acceleration.
Shallow waters, Captain.
I'm already getting nervous about this lineup. Let's see. Okay. That's good.
Bearing 9-5.
Perfect. Okay. Well, that should be us clear from the harbor. I'm gonna be back when I've got something more exciting to show you guys. See you guys in a bit. And our first excitement of the day in map view, doing time acceleration. We get a contact while we're well within range of 4 destroyers. I don't know if they actually saw us. And I should take a look. I think we're clear for crash diving. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the bottom. So that should be okay. Hopefully they didn't see us. We can probably cut that down just a hair. And it looks like we've managed to avoid them. Let's hit periscope depth. And just make sure. It does look like they've gone past. But you see, on a calm day like this, with the skies clear and the sun is shining, you don't want to take chances with 4 destroyers. And they're definitely looking for something out over there. Let's try the good old-fashioned stop and see what they're going to do. Yeah.
New contact, warship, moving slow, constant distance, bearing 271, long range.
17 kilometers. What we could do is wait. It is getting dark. The moon is out. The sun is going down.
Surface the boat.
So we can just try to continue on our way. And it looks like they're not going to bother us. Perfect. I'll see you guys when we get to some better locations for hunting. Out in this area, methinks. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so we got our mission. Patrol AL7292. Zone radius 250 kilometers for 72 hours. So, let's get our thingy-mabooper up here. 250 kilometers. About like that. So we got our patrol radius set. For 72 hours.
New waypoint.
Hopefully this is right.
308. New waypoint. Course 35. New waypoint. Course 320. New waypoint. Course
That should kill 3 days.
New waypoint. Course 10. New waypoint.
There we go.
Course 3.
Might not actually kill 3 days. We'll see. But 72 hours. Wait, 20. Yeah, that's 3 days. Yeah. So hopefully we get something in this little circle. Thankfully, this time our patrol radius is around our actual mission objective. So it should count for the little patrol-y thing, and it should count for the mission if we hit anything in this radius in the next few days. So here's hoping. See you guys when we get something. Well, it's been 72 hours. We haven't got anywhere near done where we should, but we need to now reposition to AK-9274 and do the same thing. So, as you can see, we got like a third of the way done. What was it? AK-9274. So we'll do the same thing here. AK-92. $250 kilometers. And then we can just, whoops, let's get rid of all those and then come in, I guess.
New waypoint. Course 279.
We could just do
New
something like
waypoint.
that.
Course 270. New waypoint. Course 261. New waypoint. Course 251.
There we go. On to the next patrol circle. Hopefully we get something. If we do, you know I'll show it to you guys. See you guys in a bit. Alright, we've got another reposition. AK-6662, 72 hours. AK-66 up there. Another, whoops. Close enough. Get rid of this one. And we can sort of adjust this point.
New waypoint.
Just come along and
75. New
let's just
waypoint.
go
Course
across the middle.
165.
We're sitting at 62% fuel, so I'd appreciate the BDU getting me into a, I don't know, a better position or something. Anyway, we're basically just burning through the fuel on a friendly little Atlantic cruise. So hopefully we see something soon. See you guys in a bit. Alright, combat task accomplished. In the presence of torpedoes, conduct free anti-shipping operations, otherwise return to base. Well, we have a lot of torpedoes in our presence. In fact, we have a full load of torpedoes. So, now that we've done the BDU's bidding of running around scouting out the oceans and burning through half a tank of fuel, I want to close that screen, get ourselves a bit closer to Lorient for resupply. And so I'm thinking down in this sector we should hopefully be able to find something. So let's just pull that up again. Let's say around here? Or no. Let's go a bit further south. Let's head
New waypoint. Course 54.
to here.
Course. New waypoint.
Actually, what we might want to do,
31. Half speed ahead.
stretch these out just a little bit, like so. And we will see if we can find anything to shoot at. Hopefully we do. See you guys in a bit. And just like that, we've got ships. Now, if we take a look at the map, all we see is their escort ship. And it looks like they're headed towards Europe. So, what we'll do is run up alongside them and just see how long we can tail these guys before their escorts take notice. It's night, so that's a good thing. And there are a lot of ships out here. I was hoping that cloud flickering there was lightning, but no, it's just graphical glitches. Alright, so that's definitely their escort right there. We're still not picking up anybody else on the visual map, which is weird, because we can definitely see ships. Now my concern, of course, is that these guys, they're going, what, 9 knots. So what I'd want to do is kick up my speed, get past them, and then reposition. Come on. So if they're heading in generally this direction, that's the direction that they're going to be going. Alright, so if we can do something like that. Something like that, maybe?
Course 0.
We might be able to get ahead of these guys and get in a good diving position to loose some torpedoes. Now I have a feeling they've only got the one destroyer. At least that's all we can see right now.
Smoke on the horizon, bearing 28.
There we go. Okay. So they definitely got more than one escort ship. That guy way up there looks to be one as well. And it looks like I'm going to be running right into their visual range. So let's pull that out a little bit more and reposition that like that. It's about 2.5 kilometers. That still might be a little too far out. What I could also try doing is just loosing some torpedoes from the Uzo blind.
Smoke on the horizon, bearing 40.
Which is, I guess, an option. Let's see here. Dieter? Give me that. And let's see, we can get a lock on the destroyer.
Task force sighted. Bearing 3-3.
We can get a lock on that guy. But I wonder... I wouldn't want to do a spread. Let's just see. Have we got any idea how far out that guy is without having to resort to manual aiming this? Maybe I should be keeping my eyes on the destroyers while I'm on the surface. Make sure they're not pulling any maneuvers.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 4-1.
We look to be relatively safe.
Smoke on the horizon.
For now,
Bearing
anyway.
4-3. We have a task force inside. Bearing 5-5.
I'm, of course, a little bit concerned that, we'll get their attention.
Smoke on the horizon. Bearing 4-8.
Gotta pull that out just a little bit more. And push that a little bit. We gotta pull that out a lot more. This is exactly the size of convoy I was hoping to get, though. Okay, we're looking good. We can pull that down. And so now... I hope... Let's just go out on deck. It's still dark. It's still tough for them to see us. That is all good in the hood.
Smoke on the horizon.
So now we can get ourselves into a good position. Those escorts aren't going to be noticing us, which is super handy.
6.
And provided this convoy doesn't take some weird, crazy maneuver, we should be good here to go under.
Engage electric motors. Current depth 10 meters.
And wait. That's what we're playing now, the waiting game. This seems a little slightly contrived, if I'm going to be honest. I don't feel as if we should have been able to sneak past the convoy that easily.
Moving slow. Closing. Bearing 80. Long range.
But we were able to, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. Look at the size of this convoy.
New contact. Warship. Moving slow. Moving away.
Okay.
Bearing 30. Long range.
I think what I'm going to do is kick up my speed just a little bit.
We have a task force inside. Bearing
About like
47.
that. Maybe a bit more. There. So, sit rep. There's an escort way out there. Let's zoom this in. There's an escort right there. And if I see a shot lined up for a rear tube, this would definitely have to be it. And I don't think they see us. which is super handy. It's super handy to not be seen in a situation like this. Let's see. So we're going to be putting it at about there. Now, if we kick up the speed, we still can't get two lined up. Could we? We might be able to get a two-shot, which would be a heck of a lot better on a destroyer. So let's let them get in nice and close. We can start seeing if we can line this up. Because to make our life easier, we'll take care of the escort first. One of the escorts first. And then just start plinking transports. But I'm never against the idea of taking out a Royal Navy destroyer. Never, never, never. Come on. So we should be able to get a good lineup, provided the ship stays on relatively the same course. And there's no reason that it shouldn't. We're being nice and quiet, although we're not running silent. Mainly because I like to be able to, in this situation, make sure I can reload my tubes. Because that is important. Tube reloading, critical when operating a submarine. We're getting very close, and Los. All right. Hello, destroyer. Aren't you happy to be here? That'll hopefully change. Let's see if it will. And torpedoes should be coming in.
Torpedo impact.
Torpedoes coming in, and that is a dead escort ship. Step 1 accomplished. Step 2, I would say someone...
Tracking new target.
It's going to be a tricky first shot if we go for that guy. Oh, come on, don't mess with me. Give me my periscope control.
Tracking new target. Tracking new target.
Because it looks like that guy's definitely turning around.
Target marked.
So we'll try for a shot. Not necessarily great placement, mind you. Now it looks like he's taking maneuvers. Yeah, turning that way would be okay with me. Wouldn't it be great if those two freighters hit each other? I don't think it's going to happen, but I would be tickled pink if they did. In fact, considering this guy is maneuvering...
Bearing 9-1.
Yeah, I don't know. With the maneuvers these guys are all pulling,
Target marked.
I don't know if that guy is going to be the best bet.
Tracking new target. Target marked.
Although really, what I could do is just
Minimum speed
speed up and put myself
Task force inside. Bearing 40.
in a position
All stop.
where I'm better positioned, especially for this guy
Tracking new target.
with
Closing
this
you.
tube. Which I think will give me a better shot. That'll be 2 kills out of the rear, or 2 hits out of the rear-facing torpedo tubes. Not something I'm necessarily used to doing. And this is, yeah, this is going to be a crazy turn shot. But Los. If it works, I'm gonna be pleased. Tickled pink, I think is the phrase I'm going with today. Let's zoom out and try and get a better understanding of some of
Tracking new target.
these more preferable targets. Is this gonna work?
Torpedo impact.
I mean, right up on the front of the ship isn't necessarily the greatest spot for it, but we should have done some damage to that ship. So that's good. It's gonna pick up speed again. Let's cut that speed. And that should turn out well here. Maybe. Yeah, still searching for me. Oh. We're getting close for a Los here. But it's getting tricky. It's getting tricky. And
Firing to what?
Los. Right. What I'm thinking I'd like to do is to actually
We have a task force
show
inside.
some patience, actually, and wait for these guys to come across me. Which would be a good idea.
Torpedo impact.
That's looking promising right there. Center line. Underneath the command tower. Fire. Consternation. This is what we signed up for, ladies and gentlemen.
Target marked.
2, Los.
I mean, that's kind of a quick shot. But if it works, it works. And this is really just the front of the convoy. 2 hits, 1 critical damage.
Task force sighted. Bearing 5.
That's looking pretty good. Oh! Strafing the wrong way.
Torpedo impact.
It's a damn good thing I don't play Counter-Strike. Alright, so that's just a damaging shot. There's no real big explosions or what I would assume to be critical damage. Which is... Come on. Which is fine. Oh, what are... Oh, you're already hit. I don't necessarily want to put another torpedo into you. Mainly because I think I can finish you off, if need be, with the deck gun. I don't think you're going to be going anywhere.
Bearing 4, 5.
Yeah.
We have a task force inside. Bearing 4, 5.
Yes, yes. Turn closer to me.
Ship sighted. Bearing 3, 5, 6.
Come on, freighter. Come on. Come on. You're shining your spotlight right at me. You're not getting in my way, though. All you're doing is making my life easier. And...
2, 3.
Close. I don't know how I feel about that shot. Is there really one right in front of me? Really?
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Moving away. Bearing 352.
I think if we just
Los.
send that one kinda that way, he should turn in. Oh, you were the... Well, that'll be a kill then. I hope. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's looking alright.
Torpedo impact.
That should be that kill. And this guy is looking fairly damaged as well. So that's good. That's 3 freighters on fire for 4 torpedoes, plus a sunk destroyer. I'm going to give this guy a confirmed kill, too. I don't think many freighters would be surviving the kind of damage I gave that guy. Off-center, too. Or off-center. On both sides of the ship. Front port and rear starboard, I do believe. Oh, hello, what are you? I shouldn't really be getting this cheaty, but you're a ship I'd like to sink. We got a front tube up. That's good news. We got plenty of targets to choose from, which is even better. Let's pump you up. And I'm not going to use the microwaver because I haven't been using it before now. Things seem to be going relatively fine. And,
New contact. Merchant moving slow. Moving away. Bearing 341. Long range.
and because of, we're going to need to get a little bit closer here.
Task force sighted. Bearing 3-5.
We're reloading the tubes, so there would be a lot of downtime without any sort of... Oh, that's close. Hold on.
Stop.
Pressure hull heavily damaged.
Heavily damaged.
Batteries damaged.
How bad are we?
Main pump disabled.
0.
Diesel propulsion not functional. Flooding is under control. Underwater propulsion not functional.
Well, shit. We were rammed.
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Closing. Bearing 46. Long range.
Why didn't you tell me about the merchant that was right on us, Benno? Well, that's kind of an embarrassing way to go out.
Current depth 20 meters.
Oh, Dieter, don't call out the depth ratings. We're going down. Well,
New contact. Merchant moving fast. Moving away. Bearing.
that's it, guys. That's how it ends. This was a stupid mistake on my part, but fittingly, I think it's the end of Wolfram's career, which is too bad. He was doing pretty well, but you know, there were a few things that happened that kind of got me frustrated with the way this game is working, specifically sinking all those warships right at the start of the war and then seeing them come back in the next sort of patrol time, the next sort of mission grouping, the next campaign. That's the word I'm looking for. That's a little bit of a letdown with the way the game is structured. And, I mean, obviously all the other things with this game. Mission objectives not completing and such like that. But, you know, it was a fun, if brief, career. I'll probably wind up doing some more Silent Hunter, but not right away. going to take a little bit of a break from this. So, yeah, that's, you know, if the only reason you're here is for Silent Hunter, it might be a little bit before Silent Hunter makes a return. And, yeah, but it will come back. This is a fun game. Despite all its foibles, I do enjoy it, but I think it's good to take a little bit of time off and do something different. So, with that, thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode. If you've enjoyed the series, leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, and musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you all very much for enjoying what I do, and please do stick around. There are other, you know, series that I do. They might not be the same as Silent Hunter, but, you know, there might be something you would enjoy. And like I say, Silent Hunter will be coming back at some point, but don't be expecting it, you know, next week. Or, you know, I'm going to at least take the summer off. And we'll see, maybe in September I'll get back into it. At some point I will. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.